Stop. If your revenue is growing, but your bank account is stagnant, you aren't building a business. You're just burning cash. Profit is just an opinion. But cash is a cold, hard fact. Most founders find this out when it's already too late. Today, I'm showing you my 13-week liquidity protocol. It's the exact system I use to find the ticking clock on your cash flow before it hits zero. The biggest lie in business is profit is king. In the SMB world, profit is an opinion, often an optimistic one. But cash is a fact. You can have $1 million profit on your P&L and still fail to meet payroll on Friday. Why? Because you've fallen for the growth trap. You think a signed contract is money. It isn't. It's just a promise. And you can't pay your suppliers with promises. Think of your business like a high-end bar. It's Friday night. The place is packed. Everyone is ordering the expensive stuff. On paper, you're rich. But here's the problem. Every single customer is on a tab. They'll pay you in 30, 60, or 90 days. Meanwhile, your bartender wants his wages now. Your landlord wants the rent now. The liquor distributor won't drop the next crate unless you pay now. That gap between the drink being served and the tab being paid, that's the cash gap. And if it gets too wide, you're out of business, even with a line out the door. Let's look at the mechanics of your downfall. You land a $100,000 contract. You're excited. But to deliver, you spend $40,000 on materials and $30,000 on labor in month one. On paper, you're winning. You've got a healthy 30% margin. Your accountant is happy. You're already thinking about your next hire. But look at the reality of your cash flow. You've just burned $70,000 of your own cash. You invoice the client. They have 60-day terms. By month 2, you land another contract. You need more materials, more staff. Your cash is trapped in account receivables while your liabilities are screaming. Your P&L says you're winning. Your bank account says you're failing. You're not scaling a business, you're scaling a disaster. This is the invisible burn. You are turning your capital to ash while looking at a profitable spreadsheet. If you don't control the timing, the growth you work so hard for will be the very thing that shuts your doors. Knowledge without execution is just entertainment. If you want to stop the bleeding, you need a protocol. This is the roadmap I use for every company I rescue from the brink of collapse. Inventory of events. List every economic event for the next 90 days. Not invoices, facts. When does the work happen? The cash drift. Assign a real date to every dollar. Forget the contract date. When does the money physically touch your account? 13-week forecast. Map it. Inflows are oxygen. Expenses are burn. Every week needs a closing balance. Risk stress test. Mark your late-paying clients with a star. If they don't pay, does your business go under next Tuesday? Gap strategy. Identify the minus weeks now. You have time to move payments or bridge the gap today, not when the bank account is at zero. When you see these numbers, you'll either feel cold fear or absolute peace. Both are better than ignorance. Now you have a choice. If you're ready to stop guessing and start leading, subscribe. I'm Marcus, and I'm here to make sure your business actually pays for the life you're trying to build. See you in the next audit.